Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give our glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, from whom I learned this truth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, wherever you might be. All right, this video is going to be about how America is destined to be destroyed in a thermonuclear destruction. Okay, these nuclear missiles, okay, that were invented by Esau Edom, the so-called white man, will be used to destroy his ass. All right, because it is the Lord's vengeance against him for what he's done against the children of Israel. Okay, who are the children of Israel? All right, none other than you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, who have all been victims to the so-called white man. All right, not only in our past lives, but in this life here. Okay, here we're subject to payments. All right, we have to pay taxes out the ass. All right, we're the only ones working hard at work while everyone else is sitting around getting paid the same or more as us. All right, this whole country was built on our backs. All right, and still we are second class citizens, man. Well, the Lord's watching that, man. All right, and we can go back in time a few hundred years ago. All right, and we were in a lot worse shape than we are now. All right, our kids getting fed to alligators. All right, getting bred like dogs out here. All right, the family unit being systematically destroyed. All right, even during the time of slavery, man, they had the woman over the man. All right, they had the so-called black woman leading groups of slaves. Okay, all right, ain't nothing changed, man. They doing the same thing today. All right, putting the black woman on top, propping her up. All right, whooping our ass. During the time of slavery, we got our asses whooped. For not working. Like if we wanted to take a little break, we would get ass whooping, man. It was just constant, nonstop work, free labor. And what do they tell us? All right, when we talk about reparations, they say, get over it. Okay, well, guess what we're gonna say when your precious country is turned into ashes? We're gonna say, get over it. All right, this is the future of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, and we're gonna start with this is Isaiah chapter 34, and we're gonna start in verse 6. Actually, we're gonna start with verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Who is Idumea? All right, let's get that. It's Esau Edom, so-called white man. All right, but we're going to get it. We're going to prove it. Scripture says, prove all things. Here we're going to go into the interlinear, go into the Hebrew. Idumea. You can see it right there. Edom.
Strong's H 123. Edom.
Edom, right?
Edom.
What is the biblical usage? Edom. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Red, because when a baby Edomite comes out, what color they come out? All right. Let's look in Google Images and see what color that baby comes out. Newborn, right? Because the scriptures say when Esau came out, he came out what? Red. All right. All right. And you can see this on their complexion still, even as adults. Just zoom in. All right. Y'all already know. Look, there's the red tint. I ain't even got to go no further. All right. So, yeah, he came out red. All right. That's what Edom means. Edom means red. Idumean. Descendants of who? Esau, the land of Edom, Idumea. Right? Land south and south east of Palestine. All right? So, right there, that's who it's talking about. So, let's go back. All right? Oh, shit. And look at verse 4. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Right? Rolled together as a scroll. Doesn't that look like a scroll being rolled up? Right? Sideways. You see? That's a scroll, man. All right? For my sword, this is verse 5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment, right? In heaven, right? Because, when those nukes go off, all right, it's going to go up to the sky like the mushroom cloud, right? Verse 6, the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh hath a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, right? Which is talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It says, and the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion, right? The controversy of Zion is all this slavery that we've been going through at the hands of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And you can go all the way back to the Greek captivity, man. All right, when Alexander the Great took rulership by killing Darius, king of the Medes. All right, from that point all the way until now, right? We went through the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, now the American Empire. All right. And whenever Esau's been in rulership, all right, we've been, these last, three captivities, we've been serving slavery, man. Getting treated like shit, man. And they took it way further than they had to, man. All right. Of course, the Lord sent them against us. All right. But like the scriptures say, they took it too far. And the Lord is going to punish them for that. All right. Verse 9, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. Right. All right. Which, if you go into that, that's going into the roads and the ground itself being destroyed and melted. Okay. If you look at brimstone, that's sulfur. All right. Verse 10, it shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. Right? So America is going to be like Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? Which once it was destroyed, there's no trace of it left, man. No one's going to come through ever and ever. Right? It's going to be completely destroyed. Gone off the map, man. There's not going to be no more America. All right? Once the Lord does this. All right? Isaiah 66 and 15, for behold, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. You see? And right there, the chariots is talking about the so-called UFOs. All right? That you see in the sky, those are the vehicles that the Lord and the angels use, okay, to get around. All right? They're four-dimensional vehicles, man. All right? They can go, underwater, through the air, all right, in space. They can go faster than light, all right? And they can go through solid rock, all right? There's reports about that, man. There's reports about, these chariots going faster underwater than planes can fly in the sky, man. All right? It ain't nothing for the Lord to do this, man. But these are just things that we've seen. We've seen a chariot go into a volcano, into the magma, and then come right back out, unfazed. All right, which actually the scriptures do talk a lot about the chariots. Uh, let's see. I forget exactly what verse this is. Bear with me. Zechariah 5:1. Here it is. And I turned and lifted up mine eyes and behold and looked and behold a flying roll. Yep. So the chariots, they look like flying rolls, don't they? Yep. Verse 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Right. So an elongated object. Verse 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. You see? All right? And, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, did stealeth us, right? Stealeth, he took us into slavery, man. That's called stealing a man. All right? Which the law of the Old Testament talks about. You're not supposed to steal a man, right? Right? Especially an Israelite man. All right? Now, we can enslave the heathens, right? But we're not supposed to, the Israelites are not to be enslaved. All right? So that's what it's talking about. And so let's read it again. It says, then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. And wait a second, didn't we just read in another verse, right? This is another way we can confirm that it's talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Because when we go back up here to Isaiah 34, right? And verse 5, it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. You see? So this directly lines up with Zechariah 5:3, talking about the chariots, man. So that's why when Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, sees UFOs, so-called UFOs in the skies, it freaks him the fuck out. Because ultimately he knows that that's going to be his end, man. All right, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to bring these chariots and fire to wipe Esau's ass out. All right, and we're gonna cut him off, man. All right, the same way they destroyed us. Hey, that's what's getting ready to happen to these Edomites, man. All right, so let's go back to let's see here, Isaiah 66:15. All right, it says, for behold, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai will come with fire and with his chariots, right? The flying rolls, like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. That's right. A whirlwind is a tornado, a hurricane. And what does it do? It destroys, man. All right. Verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai plead with all flesh. The word plead means judge, right? It says, and the slain of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai shall be many. All right, and we're going to look at one more, and I want to show y'all, Lord willing, a video that the Russians have made, a simulation of how they're going to destroy this place, man, because we know that pursuant to the scriptures, it says an assembly of great nations from the north country, which we know the north country is Russia, all right, and all the other nations in that general area are going to be joined together with Russia to destroy this horde. All right, this is Malachi 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, they shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, who's the proud? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, pursuant to Obadiah chapter 1. Yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Right, showing you they're going to get cut off. Right, no root or branch. And it says also, let's read the first part. For behold, the day cometh, that shall burn as an oven, right? So when it's talking about this fire, the second death, all right, the lake of fire, that's talking about a day that's coming, a day of judgment to, a particular country, which we know is America. Okay, that's not talking about when you die, if you were a bad boy, you're going to be tortured forever and ever. That's not what it's talking about, see? That's the Christian church trying to, turn the scriptures into a joke. And that's why, a lot of people don't go to church anymore, these churches, because they know they're full of shit, man. They don't even break down the scriptures properly. All right. They read one scripture, all right, or they have a narrative to push, and then they cherry pick scriptures to push that narrative, man. All right. We don't have that. We preach the 100% truth according to the scriptures. All right. And we don't give a fuck about your feelings, man. We're not here to please anybody's ticklish ears, man. All right. And let's actually grab one more here. This is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, right? Babylon being America. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You see? So all these nations, including America's own allies, are going to team up against America and shoot all their nuclear arsenal in this direction, man. And this place is going to be completely destroyed, man. All right? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and play that video I was telling you about earlier. It was created by the Russians, to show America, hey, we ain't fucking around, man. All right? And of course, I want to make a quick point before I play this video. All right? Yes, America will be destroyed by nuclear missiles, all right, shot off from Russia and Russia's allies and even America's allies, okay? All right, this is going to happen during the second coming of Yahweh Shai, all right? But before that happens, the MOTB has to be mandated for buying and selling. The micro C-hip that goes in the right hand or in the forehead or in your brain, right, with Elon Musk's Neuralink, okay? And then the one that goes in the hand is the RFID chip, okay? When those are made mandatory for buying and selling, all right, then the end can come, okay? But if you take that micro C-hip in your brain, in your hand, in your left hand, in your back, in your forehead, in your butt cheek, it don't matter. You will be destroyed by this judgment, all right, along with Esau Edom, your God, because what you're doing is you're making, all right, you're worshiping him and his system by taking his mark. So don't do it, Israel. Don't do it. All right, I'm going to play this video, and that should be y'all. Shalom. You see that? And that's beautiful. That's what this place needs. That is the remedy, all right, for all the wickedness here on the earth. Is to be burned with fire, man. That's what this place deserves. That's what these Edomites deserve, man. All right? 2/3 of our own people are going to die in that. And also the rest of the heathen that they get tied up in here. All right? But with that, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of the apostles of the great millstone. All right? And shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Shalom.